Greetings again, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. In the last episode, we battled one fiend after another, and their hordes of minions, but in the end, the four fiends that fell in the future have fallen in the past. Lich, the Fiend of Earth, Marilith, aka Carrie, the Fiend of Fire, Kraken, the Fiend of Water, and last, Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind. But there is one more foe that we have yet to fight in this adventure, and that is the person behind him. Or rather, the person who travelled back through the time gate 2,000 years in the past. And now that the fiends are firmly behind us, the only way forward is forward. So let us go and confront this nefarious individual that sent the fiends forward in time to the future and created the time loop that would ravage the world forever. We are ready, or at the very least we are as ready as we're ever going to be. We're equipped, well, with the best weapons that we can possibly ask for. Theo with Excalibur, I with the Master Mune, Adin with the Thor Hammer, and Ysir with the Wizard Staff. And we've got all the protection that we're ever going to need at this point. So let us confront the nefarious foe that lies at the heart of the 8th floor of the Temple of Fiends, at the heart of its very chamber. You? It can't be. But we defeated you. Remember me? Garland? Your puny lot thought it had defeated me. But the four fiends sent me 2,000 years back into the past. So that's how it happened. Just before we defeated you, the fiends actually intervened to save your life. And you can see there are the icons for Earth, Fire, Water, and Wind. From here I sent the four fiends to the future. The fiends will send me back to here, and the time loop will go on. You do realize that we actually defeated the fiends both in the past and the future. But as long as Garland remains here in the past, the time loop will never truly be broken. After 2,000 years, I will be forgotten, and the time loop will close. I will live forever, and you shall meet doom. Is that so? Well, as convoluted as your plan sounds, Garland, we shall defeat you... or maybe not. Because Garland is in fact the true enemy that we've been searching for this whole time. But it seems that he made more than a pact with the four elemental fiends. Meet Chaos, the Fiend of Time. Yeah, did Garland make a pact with the four ruinous powers? Did he make a pact with Korn the Blood God, Zinch the Changer of Ways, Grandfather Nurgle of Plagues, and Slanesh the Prince of Pleasure? They must have done, because Garland is now a demon prince, ladies and gentlemen. And a very shiny golden prince at that. Oh yeah, you thought we were going to be fighting Garland in his regular incarnation. Oh no. And this is where the battle will get intense. Because Chaos is going to be the most formidable foe that we have ever faced. And I would love dearly much to, you know what? Yeah, as much as I would love to unleash Adin and Ysir's level 8 spells right off the bat. It's not time for that, because we need to defeat him at all costs. Because Chaos is incredibly powerful. There's Crack, which he's intending to swallow us into the earth, but that did not work. Now as soon as... once the next round goes off... no, I don't want to do that. I want to cast Fast on myself, thanks to Ysir. Ooh, and there is Ice 3. Yeah, he has quite the... he has access to pretty much all the elemental spells. There's damage right there. And, well, I believe in the next round it will be time to unleash the full burden of our might and prowess. Although we might actually be powerful enough to defeat him now. But here goes nothing. It is time for Fade and Nuke. Let's do this. It's time. Chaos, you may be powerful, but you have met your match, for we are the Warriors of Light. Oh man, there is Fade, and there is Nuke. Ooh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, but we've used those powers. We've used them, actually, you know what? Let's use them again, because why not? We're going all out in this fight. Let's do this. What have we got to lose but everything? Oh man. We're doing everything we can. And Adin, with the power of Holy, caused chaos. The evil of the world to disappear into the depths of time. Chaos. The Dark Knight Garland has been defeated. And as a result, it seems that the time loop is breaking up, now that he has been destroyed. Victory to us, the Light Warriors. We four, who have succeeded. The time loop is now broken. The 2,000-year-long battle is over. Peace prevails, and that is a very nice landscape. Control of the four elements, the earth, wind, fire, and water, again belongs to the world, not the earth. Earth with a... Garland's hatred burned for 2,000 years. That hatred led the four powers to this world. A little backstory there. Chaos was created from those four. Indeed, it was the four fiends that gave rise to chaos out of Garland's hatred. Evil dominated the world and covered it in darkness, taking over the earth, fire, water, and wind. But it is over now. Wrong has been set right, with 2 exclamation marks instead of 1. The Light Warriors are returning. As they travel in time, the world returns to normal, as we return 2,000 years forward to the present. Sarah and Jane wait for them. Of course, Garland does too. As a friend or as a foe? But when did it ever happen? That, I doubt, is a mystery that even we, or let alone the sages of Crescent Lake, can never truly answer. Everything went mad in a day. The reason lies in the 2,000-year time loop, which has been broken by us. The four chose to become one force and fight against the 4 evil forces that set darkness upon the world. And so we've prevailed. When the 4 return, it will be to their past. all signs of the battle with the forces will be erased, because the events of the time loop will have never happened. But the legend will live on, passed down by the dwarves, elves, and dragons. And the Levanish, because they're still around, passed on by peoples unsure where the story came from. And so we passed from legend to myth. But we survived. The Light Warriors returned from their journey back in time 2,000 years. Back to the present. The memories stored deep in their hearts will protect the world, as well as the 4 crystals that we have finally restored. Never forget the good and true. Never indeed. I know we won't, adventurers. Never turn to the 4 powers, to the dark side of the Force. No, this isn't Star Wars. And truth will always live on in the hearts of the people. That's a very profound statement there. The warrior who broke the 2,000-year time loop is truly a light warrior. That warrior was you, indeed, myself, because I was one of them. May the orbs always shine. Indeed. Indeed they will shine forever. And we get a very quaint illustration, very elaborate for 1987. Yeah, and this music is rather quaint indeed. We've saved the world. Theo, Adin, Yazir, and I, the Dungeon Master, have brought peace to the world of Final Fantasy. Chaos and the 4 fiends have been defeated, and the ruination has been undone. And of course, that is the end of Let's Play Final Fantasy. And what an adventure it was. What a quest. What a journey. Well, that was the first step on my road to 7 that began with Final Fantasy. But our story does not end there. Oh no, adventurers, because that was only the first step. So join me next time, adventurers, for the next chapter, as I embark upon the Let's Play adventure of Final Fantasy II. As always, dear adventurers, I'm your host, the Dungeon Master. Until next we meet.